This video, I think, is about furries, and it's called
Yippee!
The Failure of Rainfurrest. Let's see.
Where are we?
We're Rainfurrest.
Where are we?
We're Rainfurrest.
Yep.
In September 2015, a group of furries
Oh my gosh,
came
he's so
together with
thick.
a brilliant idea. Rainfurrest, a
Aww.
convention for and by furries. This is their story.
I'm just bringing in all the dirty laundry here, so you guys are lucky, and I'm probably going to ask you to not post that video, mister.
Rainforest is the reverse of
DashCon.
DashCon. Where DashCon was a disaster caused by its organizers,
Ball pit?
Rainforest was a disaster caused by its attendees.
Inflation!
I am absolutely sure there is no truth to the rumor that Rainfurrest is under an evil curse. And with that, it is my pleasure to officially declare Rainfurrest 2015 open.
Yay! I want to go to Rainfurrest.
It all started with a talent contest. That went okay.
Wow. Oh, his
But as the night went on,
balls.
some started to
out.
get absolutely trashed.
Oh no, they got super drunk. Drunk furries? What's scarier than furries? Drunk furries. This looks like a fun time. Aww.
A few hours later, the destruction had begun.
Oh
Somebody
no,
had
what?
deliberately loosened the bolt on one of these toilets, so that when the next person flushed, water flooded everywhere, 2.5 inches deep. An emergency
What?
plumber was quickly on the scene, but the damage was already done. Water had leaked through the floor and onto the basement servers below. Meanwhile, staff and security are threatening to throw out some of the guests.
Oh my god.
They had disabled the fire alarm so they could hotbox their room.
Oh my.
Obviously, there are reasons not to do that.
this.
Down at the hot tub, someone took all of these towels and threw them into the spa,
Oh
but
my
not before
gosh.
rolling up towels and stuffing them directly into the pump, causing thousands of dollars in damage.
What? Why would they do that? Oh my. I'm trying to understand why.
And they stepped it up a notch from DashCon, from going number 1 in the ball pit to going number 2 in the swimming pool.
Ew.
Back at the bathroom, there were rumors that someone had drilled a glory hole into one of the stalls, although this
What?
wasn't confirmed. But what was confirmed was a haul of over 2,000 nitrous oxide canisters just laying around in rooms and hallways.
Whippets?
But that was just the start of the drug problem. First, a couple of guys overindulge in mushrooms and need an ambulance. Then a staff member gets arrested for sexual assault.
Aww.
Then someone else is arrested for regular assault.
Okay.
A few others drank too much and needed a second ambulance. And on the other side of the car park, 2 more people are being arrested, one for drug possession and the other for dealing.
Oh my gosh.
Drugs was the major problem.
Meanwhile, you have these guys
Oh my
roaming the
God.
halls.
Okay, jump scare.
They call it crinkling, after the
Crinkle?
noise it makes when they walk around. And yes, some of these diapers are full. The other guests weren't too pleased. Later on, they're just throwing
What?
food and diapers in the gardens and stairwells. They were
Ew.
behaving like
Ew.
animals.
One thing that's important is we do ask that you guys all be really good back to the hotel. You know the elevator buttons? You really don't have to use your foot. Just thumb them.
A few hours later.
Put your pants on and stop breaking shit!
But that wasn't the end of it.
There was an incident with diapers being found on people's
So-
cars.
Disgusting.
The hotel was left in ruins.
What a nightmare.
4 to 6 weeks later.
The Hilton submitted a letter listing all of the reasons Rainfurrest would not be allowed at their venue from now on. The hotel
That's
damage
funny.
was more
Whoever
than
had to write
all
that
of the other
email is
costs
so
combined that year.
Cooked.
But it wasn't just the damages. Rainforest was insured and had over 150 grand in the bank to pay for it all.
Oh.
Rainforest was just so toxic that they said, "No thank you, take your money elsewhere.
What?
But that left them with a rather large problem, because big hotel chains talk.
Oh,
Hilton
no.
talks to Sheraton, talks to Marriott, talks to Holiday Inn, talks to Hyatt, talks to Best
Did
Western.
they get
But there's
blacklisted?
more. Someone was sending detailed letters to nearby venues, warning them why they shouldn't host the next Rainfurrest.
Yeah,
Soon,
good.
there isn't one hotel in Seattle that has a convention center willing to host them.
Good.
No other hotel this side of the state wanted to take us.
Wow.
From Seattle to
I
Bellingham.
wonder why.
What's interesting is that the organizers knew who was sending the letters.
These are the things that were talked about in that letter, and you're pretty much the only person who could have known that.
Ooh, shade.
I in my heart of hearts, I know who it is. Leans motive and opportunity around, and it pisses me off.
In case you missed that, what he's saying is whoever sent the letters was the same person who was putting diapers on these cars.
Ooh.
Running low on options, they started to look further outside of the city.
Okay, okay, hold on. Sorry. That is crazy that a furry convention has ops. But they're not just like outside ops. They're a double agent. They're going to the furry convention. They're pooping in the diapers, and then they're leaving the diapers out. And then they're sending detailed lists of why they shouldn't host another furry convention. That is like a spy level operation going on. Furries are their own worst enemies. Imagine having diaper ops. That's so crazy.
Managed to find a venue in Spokane that was willing to give them a shot. But by February, none of that mattered. The diaper-wearing saboteur had sent out another letter, and Spokane backed out. So Rainfurrest 2016 was cancelled.
No!
And that's the story of Rainfurrest. So far.
So?
Unlike DashCon, Rainfurrest is coming back, and Rainfurrest 2017 promises to be bigger
I wonder if
and
they did
better
it.
than ever.
RM 2017, they're bringing it back! They're bringing it back! Yes!
This.
Oh, so many memories! So many memories!
Oops, never mind. As I was editing this, this happened. So it's cancelled forever.
Oh.
Bye!
Okay.
One last thing.
Oh?
A couple months ago, I made a video called Balloon Boy, The Untold Story.
Balloon Boy?
Soon after, Richard Heaney got in touch.
Here it is. All right.
For a follow-up to this story, check out my second channel, Incognito Mode.
Wow. That is so crazy. Thank you for watching that epic furry react video. I hope I never have to watch it again. Yippee.